What's up, YouTube? Today I'm going to be showing you guys the win me and my duo had in the Contender Cup.
Cracked him,
I'm going to run down how we did it
and
and break it down some of the gameplay. First off, you can see we landed Real Bastion, looted up, we're uncon, but we're always aware of teams around us. And I like to carry the red dot to get some long range eliminations. You'll see many more of those to come here. And the first tip I want to give you guys is that when you, a lot of times in these games you do get free kills, like I got out the air, but that does not mean you have to go get the second one and the whole game just to find his duo. They love to dip. Here we are again pushing a different duo. We end up catching this guy off guard and we kill him, but his teammate once again runs for the ages. He's super far. We both don't have hammers. We don't want to go into storm to grief for our game, so we decided to just, you know, go to zone and focus on winning the game. So that's tip number one right there. Don't grief your game for just one kill, but always be looking to, you know, get a free kill, if you know what I mean. So here we are.
Where's that reboot?
It's almost
over here.
And we hear a reboot, right? Which a lot of times means free kills, especially if it's on edge. But I make the smart calm that other people are already keying that. It's more important to get positioning at this point.
Yeah, they're not
and we end up getting the perfect positioning. I still get the reboot kill because I'm crazy with the red dot. And then we get high ground in the best spot possible, which just ends up being the reason we win this game right here. Alright, we base up and we're in the best spot. Then here I am assertive of high ground. I realize we got zone. We're based up in the best spot. My teammate makes a good call that we have max mats. Let's just try to hold this. Even in rock meta, if you've got a lot of mats, be aggressive, right? We're building out 2 layers here, making sure we can claim ahead. And
yo, look at this,
yeah,
he just got cracked.
Now we're just going to be laying down the pressure and playing high ground as calmly and safely as possible. But I'm going to run you down how we end up fragging out as well.
Be honest. Yo, bro, you don't want to do this.
Stay ahead, you stay back, okay?
I promise you. Yeah. You stay back.
So luckily we are getting a lot of zone luck, which is sometimes what you do need when winning Fortnite games.
I'm gonna wait to hammer that
but here I'm asserting, I'm looking where zone ends up being, so I know where I have to be in the end. And I'm already planning on rocking ahead, so I look for a few cracks. That's exactly what I do. Here I rock ahead, assert high ground on the front side so no one can, you know, build up here.
He's right there.
And then me and my duo split a bit here just to get different angles. He ends up coming back towards me. And again, we're just always looking for kills. We're not staying too high because you can easily get dropped with rocks. So we're staying where we can still survive fall damage, but we do want to be above everybody. I wish I kind of would have kept my red dot for a little longer because I would have got so many more kills.
Look at that.
But I'm still beaming kids with this gold SMG. And right now we still only have 3 kills, but here come the kills. Right, I get one there, and I get the second one there with a great pump shotgun. But again, I don't focus too much on kills. I keep connecting the people underneath us and keep staying ahead here. I try to stay ahead as much as I can. I'm starting to conserve mats because I realize everybody's shambles and no one's really looking at us. Then I calm that we got to focus second high ground. So that's now what I'm focusing on, making sure second high ground doesn't get too comfortable where they can then make a play for high ground, okay? Basically, if you want to win this game, you got to keep high ground the whole game, if you can, if at all possible. Here, I get a big crack on second high ground. I'm calming to my teammate to focus that. He ends up rocking out. So I'm getting a little bit behind here. I realize we need to drop, so I do not hesitate to waste some mats to drop. Again, if you have to drop, you have to drop a bit. Always look back at people trying to rock. You can get some free eliminations there. Then this guy rocks up. I make an aggressive play, but I don't overcommit to this. You see how he gets out? I'm not going to overcommit and go into zone. Actually, I do go into zone. My bad. That's a wrong call. I do go into zone. Probably shouldn't have gone into zone. My teammate ends up getting it. But I do stay on high ground here. We get dropped. Okay, so this is where it gets chaotic, but you don't want to panic. You don't want to immediately go to low ground. You want to check to see, do we still have high ground? Okay, we do. Build back up and make sure you're staying up here. Right, always farm any trees you see. I didn't really get that much because I already have max wood. And now me and my teammate are already staying ahead and calming what kills we got. But here's where it gets really chaotic. We get split up. He drops, I drop my minis. I grab his shotgun. Someone else tries to go for high ground. I realize I still have a lot of mats and a lot of health. I'm going to fight for this, right? This is what's going to win us our game. So I make sure to stay aggressive and believe in myself here. And so I just keep using the rock to be aggressive, and I end up falling here. And then I make sure to not overcommit and
There's
heal
no kids
here
on high
have a
ground.
shotgun on
and
me.
kind
I
of
have a shotgun.
reassert ourselves. We get back together, but we no longer have high ground.
We double
But
rock. Okay?
realize that we have max health, so we can still be aggressive and
Double
get
rock
it
up,
back.
double rock up.
So that's
Ready,
exactly
set,
what
go.
we do here. We double rock up. I land right behind him, end
I've
up
hiked
doing
him.
a really nice play for high ground. Again, I don't
I've hiked
focus
up,
skill.
just
I let my
get up,
teammate do that, and I make
good
sure
job,
that
good
we
job.
have high ground, because that's the most important thing, that one of us always has high
Goes
ground.
back,
So
goes
what
back.
you want to
Go
have
get
like an
kills.
aggressive
No, right now,
teammate
just play
and more of a passive teammate
Wait,
who's
there's
always
a-
going to play
there's
for
another
high
kill on
ground.
top?
Now we're communicating like what heals do we have,
You need-
because
you
it's
need
coming
chug
down to the
splashes?
last second here. We already have
Drop
9
me
off.
kills, and we want to make sure we can win this game. Again, we're getting rocked on high ground. This is going to happen all
I'm
the
hammering up. I'm
time.
hammering
Yeah,
up.
you
People
hammer
are
up.
gonna want high ground,
Oh, I just
so you
missed.
gotta keep playing
I box
aggressive,
him.
keep attacking him. A
Dead,
lot of
the
times
sun.
it's solos. That guy got absolutely destroyed, man. Anonymous,
You got
come on
teammate up
now.
here.
So again, we keep high ground. I go
You
back
need 6
here,
shark
try to get
splashes?
some extra mats, and we are looking
Here,
really good
just
now.
you carry that.
Down to top 7 here,
this
and then here my teammate drops me the chug splashes. A little bit of a
Hold on,
miscommunication
look
here,
for stuff.
but I end up getting him. So this way, I have enough heals to win heal off
I
if
have
I
6
need
chugs
to. I
still.
think he ends up driving me a heal miss
Get
as
down a
well.
little bit.
Now,
get
what
down
we
a
want to
bit.
do is stay ahead and just
just
pressure
spraying
low
everything
ground.
below
Make
us,
sure
okay?
they fight each other.
Dead.
And again, nice kill there by my teammate. Make sure they fight
I'm
each other
dropping.
so that we can get
Right here.
the free
I
win.
took his double rock.
And taking
He's cracked,
boxes,
he's cracked.
you know, being
that
aggressive,
box.
but while also
got a
staying
hammer up,
on
he's
high
one shot.
ground. This guy
Dead.
just,
Out the
he's
air, let's
lost,
go,
man.
baby.
He's lost. I ended up getting
2v2,
him. That was a
2v2,
really nice
2v2.
kill.
Alright, stay up.
Now
stay
we're
up.
looking
You
down,
win heal
right?
up. I
We're
have
at
a
12
head miss
kills.
for you.
Yeah,
Med
Came
drop
miss.
it,
into
drop
this
it,
end
drop
game
it,
with
drop
only
it.
3 and are
Dropping it,
leaving with
dropping
at
it.
least
Drop
12.
some here. How many
And
mats
now
you got?
we realize it's a
here.
2v2, so we're not looking down anymore. We're asserting ourselves, building a lot. And he's
You can drop down
communicating
and try
that
to
I should
hit
be
something.
playing heal off, so
Yeah,
then my
I'll drop
teammate's
down.
going to drop here,
Do some damage.
and I have all the heals. So this
Still
should be
30
a free
seconds.
win. You should never, ever lose this. If you're on
in the
high
water,
ground with this
don't-
many heals, he goes down to disrupt, but
Yeah,
even
I'm
if he
gonna track them
dies,
down here.
I still win the game. So I'm
Yo,
going
one
to here
road-
look
one is
down a
done.
bit
Yeah, they're taking
to
so
see
much
what's
zone.
going on. So my
Dead.
teammate kills one, and then he dies.
Dead. He's dead. He's
Yeah,
dead.
But I get the final pump shot, and we end up
baby.
taking the dub. Again, a
Oh.
very simple game,
Perfectly
but
played.
something that
14
you guys
kills, we each
hopefully
had
can
7
learn
kills, we
from.
each had 7 kills.
And yeah, unfortunately we did not qual because we
14
are
we got
absolutely
14
dog water
kills
this
without
game.
keying
But
at all.
we did get a
At
win,
all.
so that was fun.
And we didn't key
Let me
at
know
all.
if you guys
Our
like this
first
type of
game not
content,
getting
and
the
if you
game
have
funny,
any
we did,
questions
bro.
about Fortnite competitive,
Come on.
I'll try my best to answer them
We're
in
still
the
not
comments.
even close at all. We need to
Peace
double
out.
that, and we have half the time.
Oh, we need to double this still, bro. Jesus, this tournament is so hard. How do we have to
Let's
double?
go.
Top 1% though. We have tie break now.